Welcome back, Saber fans. Tony here from Ronin Sabers, and today another install review for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, website roninsabers.com where you can find my finished products and sound fonts. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have an Empire Strikes Back-ish Graflex. I've had this Graflex for a while now in my collection. I didn't really do anything with it. I think the lower half is from KR Sabers, while the top half is a Ronin props, because the diameter is just a tad bit different, and then the grips come from an 89 Sabers kit. And so, yeah, it's been kind of a hodgepodge of multiple Graflexes to make it where it is now. It has a Saber Armory blade holder in here, and then the Ronin Sabers chassis. Now, I've done a few updates to my Graflex chassis, so I'll show that here. Got the lower section removed. The biggest change with this Graflex chassis now on mine is that it has a kill switch, and it has all these little like details on it. You can also take out the blade holder, so it's technically a fully removable chassis system, and so you can go through and remove all of it. You can see that here. You can see the pixel connector in there. You've got the washers and the 440 screws that hold the chassis in, and so then the, again, pixel connector and button and stuff. So overall, you know, if you wanted to do modifications to it, you don't necessarily need to take out the chassis, but you can if you needed to. You can line that up, put it back in, and then you have both red buttons here and here. Now, the Empire Strikes Back configuration is probably one of my favorites because the clamp card doesn't get... Actually, I put these in correctly, yeah. One of these has a plunger 3D printed plug on the end, so it actually makes contact with the button, so I gotta make sure that one's up front because that's where the button is. But my favorite configuration is Empire Strikes Back, just because the like grenade clamp isn't in your grip, and I'll show that probably later. But anyways, you got your Proffieboard 2.2 running ProffieOS 7.14, I think now. Shtok Echo connector in there, one button FET263's OS system, a 28mm I think it's a Vecco speaker, and then a removable battery 18650, and then of course a kill switch.
Master, moving stones around is one thing. This is totally different.
And so you get this back in here, this way. Got the ESB Graflex clamp, you got the Mylar tape, or just the tape, I guess, and then you got the thing there, all the D-rings and stuff. Now there is drilled venting underneath the Covertech, or not Covertech, the Cobalt D-ring, and so, yeah. Not much more to it. I did put a few Empire Strikes Back sound fonts on here. Now this is available, so if you want to purchase this, it is available on my website, roninsabers.com. I have a few sabers that I have listed on there that I'm going through and making videos for, as well as sound fonts that I completely forgot I had or needed to record. So these next few videos will probably be going through and some products on the channel. So yeah. So without further ado, let's put in a blade and show you how the fonts. So we have a 27-inch blade by Saber Bay. I usually use it for demos and stuff. This saber will not come with a blade, well, the one if you end up buying it, but it will accept a 1-inch blade of any type of diameter. You have a retention screw, which is this flathead screwdriver on the back. It's already a tight fit anyways, so I actually don't usually need to tighten it. But yeah, again, this only has like 30 or so sound fonts on it. Of course, it can be coded to have more, but I just put the story of Empire Strikes Back on here. All these will be Kyrophonics Graflex, ESB Graflex V2, configured as in different parts of the movie. So the first up is the Hoth version that I made, which has the Prion, has Hoth tracks on there, Wampa Force effects, and then quotes from the first part of the movie. So this is using my, I guess a normal blue blade style in there. It has white swing, as well as unstable buildup. It does not have the retraction though. This is the buildup and the white swing. Again, single button, so just tap for blasters. This is an original trilogy rotoscoping, so it's a bit quicker than the prequel rotoscoping, and so very accurate there. You have force effects. You also have a quote player on here. You can tilt the blade down and then hold the power button for 2 seconds and let go.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. Auto, buddy, you read me?
Has like 30 or so quotes in this section.
Well, I finished my circle. I don't pick up any live reading. Right, I'll see you shortly. There's a meteorite that hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. Won't take long. Steady. Hey, steady, girl. Hey, what's the matter? You smell something?
Clashes. Lock up, just hold and clash. Lightning block is double tap and hold. It has, what else? Multi-blast, just hold and swing. And you can basically now do blasters without pressing the button. You have it, tap once more. You also have a track player on here. You want to double tap. It has the whole tracks on here, all the tracks. As well as ambient tracks. But yeah. Next up.
Yep, that's it. Dagobah.
This is the Dagobah version that I've made. It has Yoda Force Effects, Dagobah tracks, and several quotes in there as well. Again, these first two versions have just the normal ignition sounds on them, so it doesn't have the special edition ignitions.
Yep, that's it. Dagobah. No, I'm not going to change my mind about this. I'm not picking up any cities or technology. Massive life form meetings, though. There's something a lot down there. Yes, I'm sure it's perfectly safe for droids.
Then you go back to Force Effects.
Found someone you have, I would say. Right. Help you again? Yes. I don't think so.
This has the tracks on there. Think about ambience, I think just 2. Oh, it also has tracks on there too. I forget. But yeah. Just tap to select, and then hold next font.
No. I am your father.
This last font is supposed to represent the duel between Luke and Vader. This will have the special edition ignitions on it. The snap hiss. Force effects and stuff on here as well. As well as force effects from that, or I guess quotes from that area.
Full of surprises. I'll never join you. He told me enough. He told me you give it. No. No. It's not true. That's impossible.
This will also have the tracks on there. This is the first encounter with Vader, to Luke versus Vader, to some ambience, and then when he gets his hand cut off. So yeah. Very nice. There's a lot of resonance on the bottom side of it. And last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor, which fades from green to red depending on the battery voltage, and of course the party blade. So that includes the install for the ESB Graflex configuration. It is available again on my website, RoninSabers.com. Of course, I hope you enjoyed the review. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.